And looks like we're getting into it.
Bullseye versus Bulls. Yeah, Bulls comes up. He's gonna take a big lead here, maybe a couple seconds, because he just has that incredible boost and coming off
Yeah,
the start line.
and he can make use of that on these 2 long straights here.
Oh yeah.
Now we see him
So,
getting into the cavern section I talked about, and after this there comes a series of very tight hairpins. So let's see how he
Mikey
handles
seems
this.
to be taking them very well, not really slowing down, scraping the floor a little bit, but this is some smooth execution from Mikey. Nfro's getting a little bit banged up, but they seem to both have come out of it pretty easily. Mikey with about 1 or 2 second lead here. That can be attributed to Bull's speed.
Yeah, he's gonna take some more leads here on these long straightaways, just because of his high speed. But after this section, after this little ice field, comes the last little canyon section I talked about. And we're gonna see how he handles this, because this is really difficult with Bolus.
He's
Like
managing to
he
maintain over...
has to slow down.
Yeah, he's dropping down to about 400. That's to be expected.
Staying very clean though. That's
He's...
beautiful.
Look at him, his engines are all in the green. That's excellent work from Mikey. But now we gotta see him take this tent. And a perfect entry. Wow, that was amazing
Yeah, that's
to watch.
what you want to see.
Oh, and Nfro does it too.
Yeah, Nfro also in here, but he has a red engine, repairing real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a red engine on either side, then your handling will be impaired, so you wanna repair that ASAP.
And Bullseye has pretty good repair rate.
Yeah, he does, especially fully upgraded like we are using here.
Yeah, you're seeing there Nfro is unable to make that first turn very well because his engine was red.
Yeah,
And it
it's
pushed him against the wall.
always annoying if you get a red engine right before a really difficult corner.
Oh yeah. But Mikey looking very clean and oh no, Nfro!
Oh, he didn't make the jump.
He's gonna drift or fly right down into that crevasse there.
Usually you can make that with Bullseye, but I think he bonked before, so he didn't have high enough speed. Yeah, Mike doing, again, very clean here. Slowing down, which is necessary, and then accelerating out. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
I believe he still hasn't crashed in this match.
No. Oh man, just as you say that,
Oh,
the commentator curse.
Classic. It's a
You've
classic.
gone and done it.
I'm sorry, Mike.
As soon as you mention that, he's gone 5 minutes.
Clipping the side of the
Oh, and
tent.
Nfro died at the same spot.
Yeah, exactly the same way.
That was Nfro's chance to make up some time, but unfortunately, wasn't meant to be. Still a very solid run coming out from the both of them. It's just that Mikey is doing so well. That
yeah, and let's not forget, he definitely has the pod advantage, because you can see he knows his way around bowlers. He can use them well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, now I'm scared about getting matched up against Mikey, because I'm 1-0 right now. I won my game, so I might have to play him.
Everyone should be scared about getting matched against Mikey, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But let's see.
Wait, Nfro was.
I still think Nfro might be able to take at least a track here.
Yeah. Especially
because yeah, Mike is already approaching the last straight here. He's gonna wrap it up.
What I think is interesting about the format that I'm going to use to exploit myself. Wow, 4:07. That's an incredible time.
That's pretty solid.
Wow. Even if you had Ben, 4:07 still a great time on that. But yeah. One thing about this format is that the loser can basically use, aside from whatever 5 tracks are banned, the 4 permanent bans and the 1 temporary ban, the person who loses a track can basically pick whatever pod they want on whatever track they want. And so if you want to play, you know, if you know that you're really good at Ben on a certain track, and you can beat basically anyone, then you can totally just do that. And but it seems Nfro's not going for that. Nfro is going to be banning Ben again. I imagine Mikey will probably ban Sebulba's Legacy again.
Let's be honest, it's the smart choice here to ban Ben.
Oh yeah.
Because he's up versus Mike and...
Yeah, if anybody's had practice with Ben. Yep, Sebulba's Legacy will continue to be banned. And that will just leave Nfro to pick the track for one more time. Bumpy's Breakers. That's a pretty fun track. I love that one.
You know what, I think we're gonna see a Bolus mirror here.
Yeah, I think maybe Nfro's going for this because he just doesn't want Mikey to use bowls.
Do you think so? Because
and maybe Mike he doesn't want to take him to Grabvine or Fire Mountain because, like any other track, I think Mikey can definitely use bowls. But here, those two hairpins on Bumpy's are brutal with bowls.
Yeah, I think it won't deter Mike though. I think he's still going for the Bolus one.
Yeah. And if his timings are solid enough on this race, you could definitely see him take the easy win. No offense to Nfro, but if you're using bulls and he's just got an incredibly fast boost, there's really nothing Nfro can do unless Mikey has to slow down too much for the corners or crashes.
Yeah, and that's why I thought we might see a Bolus mirror, but we see Bullseye.
Nfro going for Bullseye again. And it looks like Mikey is going to be continuing with bulls.
Yeah, he is.
I think I remember you were actually the first person to like really stand by bulls.
Oh yeah, especially in the no upgrade categories, he's like a force to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah, I haven't done a semi-pro circuit no upgrades run, but if I do, I better have fun with no upgrade turning bulls roar.
Well, luckily you only have to do it on the last two tracks, but they are quite difficult, so.
Yeah, but Bumpy's is one of them, so.
Yeah, indeed. Checking his upgrades again.
Definitely gonna.
Just
yeah, I think maybe Mikey just wants to make sure that. Honestly, he's going for Mars Guo. Wow. So he is gonna switch off of bulls. He's gonna take Mars. That's an interesting pick.
Yeah, Mars definitely a bit safer here than Bolus, but he is slower for sure. But I think he's doing it because of the shortcuts in the very long shortcut, or not long shortcut. It's a short shortcut, but it cuts out quite a bit of the track, and it's very difficult to take because it's a very tight left corner, and especially with low traction pots, you can have a hard time getting into there without crashing.